Hello, my name is Spencer Geich. I'm a senior history and political science major.
And my name is Audrey Holder. I am also a senior and I am an anthropology major and environmental studies minor. Collectively, we are the experiential learning and community engagement team of the AMRE program, and our client is the Apex ELCE office. Through the summer, we were working on two projects, one of which focused on centralizing community engagement here at the college, and the other focused on building an in-house social justice internship program.
Giving a brief overview of our first project, we began by analyzing community engagement at the College of Worcester, which has been ad hoc and decentralized. This has caused a number of inefficiencies. In addition to that, the online presence of community engagement at the College of Worcester has really been minimalistic and often lacking important information. With these two key factors in mind, we set about proposing a new model for community engagement at the College of Worcester, additional assessment measures by which this model could be measured in the future so that it could be improved, and the creation of a timeline for which this model and its assessment measures could be implemented. We built a lot of our project on research previously conducted by Dr. Bosdorf and Dr. Ramsey, but we also conducted several of our own surveys, one of which was for community organizations or community engagement related organizations on campus, another of which was of community engagement organizations. And with this, we were able to identify key community partners, as well as how long organizations on campus have been working with them, what they specifically worked on, and what their intentions were for the future. At the same time, we were able to then build a comprehensive list of community partners to go and interview and otherwise communicate with to get their ideas about community engagement with the College of Worcester, what they would like to see, what they'd experienced, and where they were at in this whole procedure. Additionally, we researched a variety of universities and colleges around the country, ranging from Marquette University to the College of Kenyon. In these cases, we were able to assess their own community engagement programs. And on the right, you can see from our institution comparison list an excerpt for Kenyon College showing a summary of its community engagement programs, as well as pros and cons that we picked out and put into a T-chart. Our research and analysis led us to make three major conclusions. The first of which was that a new position needed to be created specifically devoted to community engagement in the Office of Experiential Learning in Apex. This would help to facilitate community engagement on campus by providing a centralized area in which a repository of up-to-date information could be provided for community partners and for students, faculty, and staff at the college. It would also allow to reduce redundancies when making waivers and a variety of other things. And it would help to keep everybody on the same page, providing continuity despite turnouts elsewhere of programs ending and students coming and going. Additionally, the creation of a community engagement team to support community engagement organizations on campus became very important to us. This would allow all the different groups on campus, Greek life, student athletics, etc., to run their own community engagement projects still with full autonomy and their own control, but to have this area of support that they could go to reliably within this new position to ask questions, pose concerns, see what they could do. At the same time, we also noted the real importance of having community engagement on the College of Worcester's website, not just for prospective students or current students, faculty and staff, but also for community partners to be able to see things as they were being updated in a visible manner. Those were the three primary concerns and things that we brought forth.
So moving on to our second project, just as a brief overview, for the past 10 years, the college has participated in the Shepherd Higher Education Consortium on Poverty that is run out of Washington and Lee University. This program places over 150 students from different colleges throughout the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic, and southern parts of the United States. These students then go to underserved and underreached communities and intern at various different companies and organizations that focus specifically on social justice efforts. In the past, we've typically supported about 4 to 5 different students to participate in the Shepherd program, but we are now seeking to bring the benefits from the Shepherd program here to the Worcester community by creating an in-house summer internship that sends students from the college to intern at local community partners. This means that while the college will no longer be partnering with the Shepherd program, students will still receive the same immersive experience the Shepherd program offers, but on a local level. This program will mostly last from mid-May to early July, although we have spoken to a couple of different organizations that are interested in sponsoring a longer 10-week internship. It will be funded by the college, very similar to how APEX fellowships are funded. And since community partners are local, students will have the opportunity to live here on campus in summer housing, mirroring how AMRE students stay on campus during the summer. We anticipate there being about 5 students to participate in the pilot year of this internship program in 2022. So moving on to some research and interviews that we have done. First, we reviewed the comprehensive Excel sheet that we made for the first project and combed through the various organizations to find ones that were strong community partners that were also involved in various aspects of social justice. From this list, we chose 16 versatile and multifaceted partners that we thought would make a good partner for this internship. We only needed the interest of about 6 to 7 different organizations, at least for this pilot year. So out of these 16 organizations, we reached out to 10 of them to gauge interest in them participating in the social justice internship program. We met with 7 of them, and we learned what the role of an intern might be when working with them. With each community partner that we visited, we got to learn more in depth about the different services they provide and the people that they serve. Additionally, we asked them about language requirements, and some of them, such as Immigrant Worker Project, Community Action, and Viola Starsman Clinic, indicated a preference that students need to have a fluency in another language, but it was not necessarily a requirement. We also asked about preferred majors, and the only one that indicated any sort of preference either way was United Way. We also put together a series of application questions that were based on the interests of students and also the interests of different community partners in order to gauge where a student might fit best. How we anticipate this to work is that students will fill out the general application for us that identifies which community partner they want to work with, and then we will pass on those students to the organization to give them a chance to interview the student as well to make sure it is a good fit for both parties. This application process will follow the first round of applications for the APEX fellowships in mid-February, and we will be promoting this internship starting in November. All of these organizations and their endeavors are very similar to the ones that students from the college have interned for in the past with the Shepherd program, so that makes it a great starting base for this new summer social justice internship. So just some benefits of this social summer justice internship will include an incredible experience for students to apply what they have learned from the College of Worcester classrooms to real world situations. Additionally, it will also be a unique opportunity for students to see what interests they have career-wise and what they would like to pursue after college. This internship will also help to strengthen the college's town-gown relationships with the listed community partners and provide these organizations with a bright and passionate intern to assist them in doing social justice work. Additionally, this program also has room to grow and not be static, because as interest grows in the program, more opportunities and potential expansions of the internship will open up.
Just wrapping up this presentation, we'd like to talk about some of the things that we took away from working on the AMRE project. We were both very lucky and happy to be working on this project, and I think we've learned a lot. For me, one of the most important things I've learned is how to work on a variety of tasks over a larger time span in parallel, which is to say, when you have a number of different types of tasks that, for instance, emailing, meeting to interview, conducting research, building spreadsheets, all of which must be done over the course of a week or 2 weeks, and none of them can be done in, say, 1 day. So you're constantly bouncing around between different activities. And this kind of multitasking is very important. And I know that it will benefit me senior year and well beyond my time here at Worcester, which is why I'm incredibly happy that I was able to participate and learn this kind of trait.
Yeah. And through the AMRE program and the different projects that we've been working on, I've learned to be more confident with presenting, especially on a professional level, and I've become more confident in my ability to do large projects. I also think that learning how to handle large projects and organize them in a manner that makes them more approachable will really help us to work through senior IS this year. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it.